Let us focus on the issue before the Honorable Supreme Court. So, the critical issue presented by the instant petition is whether the Regional Trial Court erred in rendering its decision based on the compromise agreement entered into by the parties during the mediation conferences before the Philippine Mediation Center. So, what is the court's ruling? At the heart of the petitioner Victoria's petition assailing the Regional Trial Court's judgment on the compromise agreement is her assertion that she did not sign the compromise agreement because she did not agree with the manner of partition of their mother's estate. However, aside from this self-serving assertion, there is absolutely no evidence substantiating her claim that petitioner Victoria did not come to an agreement with her siblings as to the partition of the estate of their late mother, Seferina. That is also the problem. She did not substantiate her claim that she did not come to an agreement with her siblings. She should have presented evidence to prove that there was really no agreement in the first place. On the contrary, both the Regional Trial Court and Court of Appeals factually found that the parties most definitely came to terms as to the partition of their late mother's estate even prior to the translation of the agreement into written form. There was already a valid and binding oral partition that was agreed upon by the parties. No? There was a valid and binding oral partition that was agreed upon by the parties. So, listeners, for us, for me, for you, mo ni ang lesson aning kasuha. No? Di na to kalimtan. Even if the agreement was only oral, no? Even if the agreement of partition was only oral, that can be valid and binding upon the parties who entered into the agreement. Okay? You do not have to have a written agreement for a partition agreement to be valid. The only problem with an oral agreement is it is difficult to prove, especially its terms and conditions. As established by the Regional Trial Court, during the several settings of conferences between the parties, all the parties from Respondent Belen down to all the defendants, the siblings, were all present, and they have agreed with the partition of the parties located in different areas. The parties have already agreed what is supposed to be the properties allotted to each one of them. So the parties have already agreed what is supposed to be the properties allotted to each one of them. Moneg is what there is a decision. So, as written in the decision, there was already an agreement as to how the properties will be distributed to each one of them. Because of that agreement, the Regional Trial Court then instructed the lawyer, the counsel of Respondent Belen, to prepare a written compromise agreement of the parties agreed upon by the parties to be their shares in the properties both located in the different regions. Okay? It appears, however, that the petitioner Victoria, one of the defendants, was not able to sign the compromise agreement because of her absence on that scheduled date, which was the last setting of the conference between the parties. However, during the last conference between the parties, the petitioner Victoria was present and she agreed first on the partition made between them of the properties located in this region and that region, and she agreed with their respective shares of the properties located in the other locations, localities of the Philippines. So, meaning, there was really an agreement, okay? During the last conference, okay, she was present and she agreed. So, there was a record of the mediation conference. Siyempre, kay namgid na minutes of the conference nga ginabuhat kada human sa session. So naabutang dito sa records ka she agreed to that partition except that she was not present during the signing. Okay? So the Regional Trial Court likewise noted the fact that the counsel of the petitioner Victoria explained that the sole reason why petitioner Victoria was not able to sign the document was because she has no money for transportation and not because petitioner Victoria disagreed with the terms of the compromise agreement. Sakto sad. Ilang rason dili man kay wa sila mosugot. Wa siya mo to nga kay wa siya ikapliti. Amray mo na point. But ug naa pa lang to siya ikapliti para mo tunga dito sa session sa compromise agreement, nipirma gyud unta to siya because she agreed. Kay iyang reason wa may plite. Why budget, why kwarta for transportation. So sakto pod no? Kay gi-manifest unta to siyang lawyer during the before the regional trial court nga wa siya motunga because she did not agree. Wala man pod. So the truth of the matter is that the parties had already previously arrived at an agreement with respect to the partition of their late mother's estate. Okay. So we will go further sa decision sa Supreme Court in the next episode. Ha? Ako muna ni Putlon and I'll see you in the next episode.